Welcome to the pregame show brought to you by Rice Motors. The pregame show is always driven by Rice Motors. Give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. Cole Carter, Jason Craig here at the friendly confines of McDougal-Evers Gymnasium, site of Black Diamond Conference action as the Lady Bulldogs are hosting the Lady Eagles of Eldorado. Moments ago, Carmi's JV squad took care of business against the JV Lady Eagles by a score of 54-14, and the varsities hoping to follow suit. Both teams coming into this one riding a devastating one-game winning streak. Carmi held on to knock off Hamilton County on Tuesday night 42-40. Eldorado took care of Gallatin County Tuesday 54-40. So, Cole, somebody's going to keep a winning streak alive.
Yeah, and it's always weird about the Lady Bulldogs schedule and how it plays out. You play Eldorado, it feels like 20 times during the season. We saw them last Monday at the Harrisburg Preview Tournament, and it was, an easy win to say for the Lady Bulldogs. But this is a young Eldorado team. Not a lot of varsity starts, not a lot of varsity experience, but with a win over Gallatin County they're coming off of, and that can be something small that can get them going in the right direction.
Lady Eagles come in averaging about 33 points again on the offensive end. However, they're surrendering over 50 points on the defensive end. Carmi coming in 4-2 on the year. Again, the first meeting between these two teams, Carmi rather took care of it handily, 45-17, but like we both know, Cole, this is a different Carmi team.
Yeah, a different Carmi team without Ashlyn Rager. That was the game that Ashlyn got hurt in there in that first game at Harrisburg. And so Eric Dixon had limited time to get his team ready for the season. Then he hits that roadblock, and now he's kind of got to regather the troops. But they've had really over a full week or so to get that experience, to get kind of the new lineup ready. A couple of girls have stepped up, and we'll see if they can continue to step up.
Lady Bulldogs are averaging 42 points a game, giving up 34 on the defensive end. Black Diamond action in full effect tonight. Hamilton County making a road trip up to Flora. Edwards County hosting Fairfield, taking a look at Black Diamond standings. And if you take a look at the overall, you're starting to see the cream seep to the top. You got Edwards County at 4-0, Carmi 4-2, Hamilton County 4-2, Fairfield 1-4. That really surprises me. Fairfield's only won one game so far this year.
Yeah, and again, they just the boys and the girls in Fairfield, they always beef up their non-conference schedule. I know they had a big senior class last year, so I'm curious to see. Carmi's going to see them on Monday, kind of how that one plays out, just because you don't really know what to expect with Fairfield not bringing back a whole lot.
In the conference, Edwards County 1-0, Carmi 1-0, Hamilton County 0-1, Fairfield, that's their only win, 1-0. And this is Eldorado's first conference game of the season, so they're going to get their feet wet here tonight. Girls basketball schedule coming up on Saturday. They are going to make the road trip to take on Westland. And then on Monday night, they will be at the Mule Barn taking on the Lady Mules. Tuesday the 10th, they will be at Hardin County. And then they will come back for a home game a week from tonight when they will host Flora. So, again, Eric Dixon getting a little flavor in his schedule, and they're playing teams that Carmi normally doesn't see very often.
Yeah, he kind of moved the schedule around when he got hired as the new coach. They dropped out of the Fairfield tournament, so he wanted to add a couple of non-conference games here in some spots. Hardin County's back, but Trenton Westland, that's a new one. They're going there this Saturday. He said before the season he wanted to play them, but their deal was they had to go there. So they have to go there on a Saturday, but that's a bigger school with some good competition that you're going to get.
And then I can think off the top of my head, another non-conference tilt only
is
on the schedule somewhere there.
Yep, I think that's middle of January, maybe middle of December, not sure. But, he's going to do what he can to make sure his girls see some good competition during the regular season.
So the flag coming down from the ceiling can only mean one thing. The national anthem's on tap, so we will take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups between Eldorado and Carmi-White County in 2 minutes.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Hi Bulldog fans, this is Kyle Hosick, your local country financial representative serving all of White County with offices in Carmi and now Enfield. My business's core values focus on educating our current and future clients on current market trends while operating with the utmost integrity and providing a level of service excellence you won't find anywhere else. I want to wish all the athletes and coaches a safe and winning season. Come see me, Kyle Hosick, at one of our office locations and see why my team is different. Come experience more. Come experience excellence.
Hi, I'm Denton Weiss, partner and GM with Jansen Auto Group, inviting you to come see us. From new and used and a full team of service techs, we've got a great selection and a team of local folks committed to taking care of you like family. So come kick a few tires with us at the dealership just west of town and find us online at gojansen.com. Here at Jansen, we're proud to be part of the community and anxious to put you behind the wheel of your new vehicle.
Find your home for orthopedic and sports medicine at Wabash General Hospital. The orthopedics and sports medicine team is ready to assist you with your specific needs, providing convenient, high-quality services in Albion, Carmi, Flora, Lawrenceville, and Mount Carmel. For more information, please call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love.
Welcome back to McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. Cole Carter, Jason Craig with you. Starting lineups first for the visiting Lady Eagles of Eldorado. Head coach is Megan Mitchell. There'll be Ellie Berry, a senior forward. Jalen Malone, a sophomore guard. Jada Dane, a sophomore forward. Gabby Freeborn, a freshman forward. And rounding out the starting five is going to be Presley Morris, a junior guard. Berry, Malone, Dane, Freeborn, and Morris. And Eldorado coming in with a record of 2-4 overall.
Coach Megan Mitchell trying to switch things up from what they had the first time around. Just, when you're having a young team struggling early, you're going to mix things up to see what lineup works.
For Eric Dixon's Lady Bulldogs, it's going to be Jaya Smith, a 5'7 junior, Addie Elliott, a 5'5 junior, Caroline Simmons, a 5'5 junior, Natalie Gomat, a 5'5 junior, and the madam in the middle tonight is going to be Tori Ryder, the 5'11 junior. Smith, Elliott, Simmons, Gomat, and Ryder. And again, the starting lineups brought to you by Huck's Market. Download the Huck's Big Bug. Let's try that again. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now for great deals on a great lineup. Save on gas, snacks, and more.
That was our big tongue twister during the holiday tournament last year. That's a mouthful. But what's interesting, Jason, is seeing the starting lineups for Carmi. It's junior, 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 junior. So Eric Dixon's going to have 2 full seasons pretty much of having the same starting lineup, which is a pretty good luxury to have as a coach.
It's almost pretty close to 5'5", 5'5", 5'5" too. Carmi will win the tip, and Caroline Simmons gets it into the front court to Addie Elliott. And Eldorado shows zone to start this off. It's Jaya Smith on the left wing, up top to Elliott. Back to Smith on the left wing. Now they swing it right wing to Simmons. Down to Gomat on the baseline. Throws it back out front to Simmons. Cross court to Smith. Back up top to Elliott. Inside to Ryder. Turns, shoots, and gets the roll.
Tori Ryder's been so good in the post this season, adding a presence that Carmi really hasn't had in a few years.
Morris will bring it into the front court for Eldorado. Goes down to the right wing. Tries to go inside, and Natalie Gomat comes away with the steal. And quickly into the front court to Elliott. She'll fire the three, right wing, too hard. Simmons with the rebound, puts it up, hits the bucket, and draws the foul.
Good job by Caroline Simmons, expecting the miss. Grabbed the rebound, drew the foul on her way back up. Chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Both Elliott and Simmons pacing Carmi's offense so far, averaging 12.5 points per game. Simmons completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Carmi's quickly up 5-0, opening minute here of the first quarter. Here's Morris. Now up top it goes to Malone. They go inside. Shot by Dane is missed. Rebound Gomat. Outlet to Elliott. Elliott up the left side to Smith. Smith from the ring goes to the rack and gets it in.
Good job by Carmi going coast to coast. That's one thing they've gotten better on throughout the season is getting the rebound, passing, and going towards the basket.
7-0, and Eldorado throws it into the Carmi bench.
Eldorado, it felt like the first time these two teams played, they had more turnovers than shot attempts, and that's the same case tonight. 2 turnovers and only 1 shot attempt.
Elliott in the front court, dribbles to the middle, directing traffic, now drifts to the right side, right corner to Simmons. Back up top, around the horn it goes to Gomat in the left corner, looking inside, goes into Ryder. Ryder turns, shoots, and scores.
Toy Ryder's so good with that drop step, it's almost automatic 2 points when she gets it down there one-on-one.
9-0, Carmi on top. Morris into the front court. Over to Malone on the left wing. Malone having trouble handling the ball. Now it goes out to Barry. Barry dribbles it back out front, has her pocket picked by Gomat. Gomat breakaway right-handed layup, good. And Eldorado wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
11-0, Carmi White County leading Eldorado, 5:42 to play here in the opening quarter. And Malone will bring it into the front court. Keeps her dribble, swings back to the left side, to the left wing, to the left baseline, and draws the first foul of the game. And that will go on Jaya Smith.
Just the first foul against Carmi, 1 foul aside here early on.
Barry will inbound for Eldorado and has her inbound pass stolen away by Elliott and goes out of bounds. Last touch by Elliott.
We've had our fair share of chances to see how this Lady Bulldog team plays defense, and Eldorado feeling that 100% tonight.
And the inbound pass stolen away by Gomat, and they get it in the hands of Elliott. 3-on-2 the other way. Elliott tried to throw it through 2 Eagles, and Eldorado comes away with it. Here comes Morris into the front court. Morris on the right top, swings it over to Malone on the left top. Now they go inside to Dane. She puts it up, misses. Rebound Gomat. Gomat waits for help. Now Elliott swings it left wing to Simmons. Thought about the 3, still thinking, now passes up on it. They go back to Simmons in the left corner. Back up top to Elliott, left side. 11-0 Carmi, 4:45 left here in the first quarter. Skip past to Simmons, left wing. Back to Elliott, goes into Ryder, turns, shoots, misses that one. Rebound Gomat, and she draws the foul.
It's Carmi's first miss from 2-point range, but a good job by Natalie Gomat getting in position down low and getting the offensive rebound.
Smith will inbound. Looking, lobs it up top to Elliott. Now Gomat, post jumper, missed it. And Simmons runs it down, gets it to Elliott. She'll let it go from 3, too hard. Long rebound, and now going to the Eldorado bench.
And Carmi's getting some good looks, especially on that possession. Really 2 wide open jump shots, just not getting them to go.
Here's Freeborn with the shot, missed it. And Jaya Smith will clear. Outlet to Gomat, who will leave it for Elliott. And Elliott will walk it into the front court. Halfway through the first quarter, Carmi leading 11-0. Simmons, left corner. Back up top to Elliott. Back to Simmons. Now short porch to Gomat. Skips it high post opposite side to Smith. Over to Elliott. She'll fire the three and rattles in.
Maddie's got great touch on her shot. That time bounced around the rim and found its way through. You know they had to hit one eventually.
And every Bulldog has made the score column here in the first quarter. And Freeborn misses the three. Football terms, wide left.
Eldorado 0 for their first 4 with 4 turnovers.
Gomat on the left top, back to Elliott on the right top. Inside to Ryder, and Ryder got away with the walk. Simmons back up front to Elliott. Around the horn to Smith, left corner. Back up top to Gomat. Ryder, free throw line, looks opposite. Elliott for three. Got another.
Saw the first one go through, and she is not scared to let them fly.
That makes it 17-0. As Barry stands in. Now Freeborn on the left corner. Throws it back out front to Barry. Barry brings it right side. Now into the hands of Morris. Morris deep three. Short, long rebound in the hands of Gomat. Gomat into the front court, gets it to Elliott. To Simmons, back out to Elliott on the wing. Hit 3 in a row, short. And Barry will clear out for Eldorado. 2:20 left here in the opening period. 17-0, Carmi leads it. Over to Malone on the left top. Now to Morris. Morris dribbles right. Continues to dribble right. Now gets to the wing. Lobs it down into the post to Barry. Barry squares. Finds Freeborn at the post. Wasn't ready for the shot. Back to Barry. 18-footer. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Dane. She misses it, and Ryder picks up the loose trash. Elliott jogs across the timeline. 1:45 left here in the first. 17-0. Lady Bulldogs on top. Elliott over right side to Gomat. Ryder at the free throw line. Squares. Looks opposite to Elliott. Now Simmons in the corner. Passes on the three. Back to Elliott. Back to Simmons. Left corner. Skip pass to Gomat. Post. Over left top, Elliott. Back to Simmons. Back to Simmons. Now Elliott goes into Ryder. Turns, shoots, scores.
It sounds like a practice in here with you hear Eric Dixon and Justin Simmons helping the Lady Bulldogs go through their offense. And they were saying, now, Tori, you got to post up, but you did for the easy bucket.
Makes it 19-0. Now Malone, deep three, off the side iron. Ball out of bounds, last touch by Morris. It'll go to Carmi.
It's like Eva Hannaberry checks in for Carmi and Sophie Dunning in for Eldorado.
50 seconds left here in the opening period. 19-0. Carmi on top. Jaya Smith on the right top. Goes right corner to Caroline Simmons. Back up top to Smith. She'll fire the three. In and out. Rebound Ryder. She puts it up and in.
Well, despite the miss, it's good to see Jaya Smith be a little more aggressive on the offensive end. Those shots will fall eventually.
Morris tries to answer with a three and does. Presley Morris gets Eldorado on the board with 15 seconds left in the quarter, 21-3. Simmons over to Smith on the right wing, 8 seconds left. Elliott over to Atterbury, left corner, 5 seconds. Simmons for a three, missed it, and we're going to have an over the back.
That over the back foul pretty much saved a put back buzzer beater there for Atterbury.
0.6, quick inbound. Elliott fires at the buzzer, got it. And that's how the quarter will end. Carmi leads Eldorado 24-3. We'll be back for the second period in 90 seconds.
At
the Carmichael Kiwanis Club, we build. But what does that mean? We use funds raised to give back year-round to other organizations and nonprofits that help build up others, especially our schools, because they share our vision of serving the children. Why not join the Carmichael Kiwanis Club? We meet Thursdays at noon in the Farm Bureau basement. Come have lunch with us. Learn more about the organization and find out how good it feels to make an impact on your community. We are the Carmichael Kiwanis Club. Build with us.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Roark Transport in Carmine, driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential, anhydrous, propane and fuel, rock, dirt, and lime, parking lots and driveways. And farmers can depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember, Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable, your best move in transportation. Call Roark Transport at 618-265-3665. That's 265-3665.
24-3, Carmi-White County leads here at the start of the second quarter. Eldorado into the front court. Morris's jump shot missed it, gets her own rebound. Now Malone goes to her left, stops, fires a high-raining three. It comes up short, and Morris saves it from going out of bounds, but into the hands of Jaya Smith. Now Elliott on the right wing. Now Atterbury back out to the wing to Elliott. Smith between the circles, goes to her right, leaves it for Elliott, drifting to the left side, left wing Simmons. She'll try a three. That's off. And Eldorado steps out of bounds with the rebound. It will go right back to Carmi.
Eldorado is, the past few years since I've watched them play, they've always been a zone team, but they're letting Carmi pretty much shoot uncontested three-pointers. We'll see if they want to stay in that throughout the night.
Smith back up top to Elliott. Now they go right corner, inside to Ryder. Dribble, goes up strong, misses it, gets her own rebound, kicks it back out. Elliott for three. Got it.
That's a great job. It's a great job by Tori Ryder, kind of being aware of the situation and kicking it out. And Addie Elliott coming off a 21-point performance on Tuesday, picking up where she left off.
Elliott with 12, all coming from beyond the arc. Makes it 27-3. Freeborn almost had her pocket picked. Now into the hands of Morris. Morris played the full JV game. Dribbling around on the left wing, stops. Kicks it to Barry. And Barry kicks it back to Morris. Back to Barry, left side. Now they go down low to Freeborn, over her head, out of bounds. It will go to Carmi.
Natalie Gomet back in for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll give Caroline Simmons a breather.
(27-3), 6 minutes left here in the first half. Over to Elliott, left alone, fires again, too hard. Rebounded by Gomat. She throws it back out to Elliott. Now Smith over to Atterbury in the corner. Left side, back up top to Smith. Over to Elliott on the wing, into the corner, Gomat, feints the three. Now inside to Ryder, turns left, shoots right, and in and out. And Morris clears for the Lady Eagles. 27-3, Lady Bulldogs on top. Morris, deep three, top of the key, swish. It's her second one. And Morris has all 6 points for Eldorado. Atterbury, left corner, skips it over to Smith. Penetrates, kicks it out into the corner. Gomat, 18-footer. Got the roll.
Carmi's getting the friendly bounces here in this first half.
29-6. Morris quickly to the left top, keeps her dribble, trying to penetrate, cut off by Gomat. Now out to Malone. Malone Back over to Morris. Zips it inside. Nice steal there by Atterbury. Atterbury up the right side to Elliott. Elliott looking. Finds Gomat. Back to Elliott on the right top. Atterbury right corner. Skips it over top to Smith. Back to Elliott. Left alone. She'll fire another three. In and out. Rebound Barry, and Eldorado's going to run. Atterbury quick to cut Barry off and does steal it away. Atterbury hook pass down to Elliott. Nice pass. Elliott missed it. Rebound Barry.
That was a nice unselfish play by Eva Atterbury. I just don't think Elliott was expecting it, and a little cut off guard and missed the shot.
Barry will go to the wing. Now leaves it for Morris. Morris going left. Stutters, stops. Now Malone drives from the left wing, goes up strong, misses it. Rebounded by Elliott. 3-on-1 the other way, and Morris, somehow the ball ends up back in Elliott's hands. She shoots, misses. Rebound Freeborn.
Now, would have Gomat got the assist there from rolling the ball to Elliott if she would have made it? We'll never know.
29-6, Carmi on top. 3:15 left here in the half. Malone between the circles. Airmails it right at the referee on the baseline.
8 turnovers now for Eldorado. Caroline Simmons back in. Jada Dan checks in for Eldorado.
Simmons will walk it into the front court. Over to Smith. Back to Simmons, right top. Right corner, Gomat. Simmons zips it inside. Nice pass to Ryder for an easy two.
Great pass, and again, Toy Ryder, just that drop step post up. She gets it in good position. It's so easy.
31-6. Morris looking inside. Gomat hassling Morris. Forces her to give it up to Malone on the wing. And an entry pass stolen away by Atterbury. Simmons, no look over to Gomat on the wing. Back up top. Looking inside, around the horn, it goes to Smith, left top, back to Simmons. She puts it on the floor, and they're going to call her for a travel.
Just the second turnover tonight for the Lady Bulldogs. Addie Elliott checks back in, so kind of a small group here for the Lady Bulldogs with Ryder out. Here's that 5-5, 5-5, 5-5, 5-5 group you were talking about.
31-6 is the score here. Malone in the Barry in the post. She backs her way in, goes right, puts it high off the glass. It's short. The rebound Smith, outlet Elliott. Elliott, baseball pass down to Simmons for the easy two.
Great pass from Addie Elliott, and a good job for Simmons to catch that under control and make the layup.
33-6. Morris with Elliott all over her. Morris goes to the right, cut off by Elliott. Now Barry steps out on the wing, inside to Dane, and Dane tries to go up and draws the foul.
It'll be on Jaya Smith. That's her second foul. First foul for either team in the first quarter, and Eldorado will have their first free throws of the night.
Dane's first free throw is off the mark. 90 seconds left here in the first half. Carmi in control, 33-6. And they're going to wave that one off as Dane crossed the free throw line before the ball hit the rim. Jaya Smith over to Elliott, left side, left corner Simmons. Back to Simmons in the corner. Now cross court to Smith on the right top, right corner Gomat. Back to Smith. Coming up on 1 minute to go. Down low to Gomat. Gomat skips it out to Elliott, left top. Now left corner to Simmons. Skips it right to Smith. Mid-range jump shot, in and out. And rebounded by Elliott. She puts it up and in.
And the Elliott right place, right time. 7 offensive rebounds for the Lady Bulldogs tonight.
Elliott leads the way with 14 points here in the first half. Morris thought about the three. Elliott stops her. And Morris throws it straight out of bounds.
Wouldn't be shocked to see Carmi hold for one shot here. 30 seconds.
Elliott crosses the timeline, gives it to Smith on the right side. Back to Elliott along the volleyball line. Now left corner to Atterbury. 20 seconds to go. Smith right top. Back to Elliott left top. Across Main Street, back to Smith. Back to Elliott. 10 seconds left. Smith slashes through the lane and missed the layup. And we're going to have a jump ball. And the arrow points in favor of Carmi with 5.3 seconds left here in the half. Smith lobs it out wide. Over to Elliott in the corner. In and out. And that's how the half is going to end. White County leads it 35-6 over Eldorado. We'll be back with the halftime show in 3 minutes.
You cheer on the Bulldogs, we cheer on the Bulldogs. Hey fans, this is Amanda Nelson with First Bank, here to remind you to pick up your First Bank Bulldogs debit card. Get yours now, and every time you use it, First Bank makes a donation to Carmi White County Schools. Just another way we at First Bank are proudly showing our commitment to community and making great things happen for farmers, businesses, and families. Learn more at your local branch. Go Dogs!
Housing lender, member FDIC. Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family. Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, proud supporter of local athletes and your most trusted financial partner.
Setting the standard in banking excellence for more than 80 years.
Citizens has the latest financial tools and technologies to help you score big.
And a team you can rely on for personal attention and outstanding service.
Visit CNB online at cnbalbion.com or your local Crossville location and see what sets them apart.
No better banking with Citizens National Bank of Albion. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client services to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes, bookkeeping, accounting, and audit services, plus full-service consulting. At Butch & Associates CPAs, it's your journey backed by our commitment. Visit butch.com to learn more or contact us today.
Welcome back to McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. Carmi leading Eldorado 35-6. It's time for the halftime report, which is built by Carmi Lumber. before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. Rush Appliances, family-owned and operated, fast and friendly service in Carmi and Fairfield. The Jordan Funeral Group, serving families throughout White County for generations and proud supporters of Bulldog Athletics. And First Mid Bank and Trust, for all your banking needs with local friendly service. Count on First Mid on Main Street in Carmi. Carmi jumped out to a 24-3 lead after one period of play, and they have made it a 35-6 advantage as they are preparing to come out of the locker room. Taking a look unofficially at some stats for Carmi, they're being led by Addie Elliott, 14 points. That includes 4 3-pointers. Jaya Smith with 2, Caroline Simmons with 5, Natalie Gomat with 4, and Tori Ryder with 10. 8 of those coming in the first quarter. For Eldorado, it's just one person. It's Presley Morris. She has all 6 points for Eldorado, courtesy of 2 3-pointers. Colt?
Eldorado there in the first half, just 2 of 15 from the field. That's 13%. They were 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. 7 total rebounds, 1 of those on the offensive end, and 10 turnovers. For Carmi White County, they shot 48% from the field, 16 for 33, including 5 of 15 from beyond the arc. They were 1 for 1 from the charity stripe, 15 total rebounds, 7 of those on the offensive end, and just 2 turnovers for the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, a pretty dominant performance in the first half. Carmi getting everybody involved in the first quarter, somewhat kind of learning how to attack zone with the help of the coaching staff, if you haven't heard them.
Like I said, it's almost like a practice, and you know, no matter who you play, whether it's a good team or a team that's struggling, you're still going up against a defense. So it gives you an opportunity to try some new things or to just get used to a zone defense. Carmi doesn't see a whole lot of that, especially in the Black Diamond. And that could come in handy when you see a team later on in the year that uses a lot of zone defense.
Taking a look at some upcoming Carmi White County sports schedules. Tomorrow night, the boys will be back on the hardwood over at the DeCoin Tip-Off. They will take on Heron. We'll have that game for you at 6:30. It will be radio only. Saturday, the Wrestling Bulldogs will be at the Lawrenceville tourney. Again, the girls will be at Trent Wesleyan. And the boys will wrap up DeCoin tournament action that afternoon. Monday, the girls will travel up to Fairfield for their first visit at the Mule Barn. And then on Tuesday, the 10th, the boys will be back here for the inter-county rivalry with NCOE, and you'll be able to see that one here on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. So plenty of action here as everybody's trying to get everything in before finals week and the holiday break.
Yeah, it's getting to the point to where those early season tournaments are coming to an end. Lady Bulldogs played there last week. Bulldogs are playing in theirs this week, and really next week it gets to 5 games a week pretty much as far as Carmi basketball. Then you got wrestling here and there as well. So it's a busy time of the year. I would say the busiest time of the year in terms of athletics, but plenty of opportunities for Bulldog fans to watch some athletics.
Well, speaking of, I would be willing to bet, and you probably have the answer to this, Cole, next week would probably be the EHT draw.
Yes, I believe it is Wednesday.
So
I think Wednesday, I spoke with Roger Hobbs earlier today. He said that Wednesday is the seed meeting, so I think, if I'm correct, they'll drop the seeds that day. Is it the bracket the next day, I think, or later on in that day?
Depending on who you know.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So I know for sure Wednesday afternoon we'll know the seeds of that tournament, and I would say, Thursday morning at the earliest we'll have the full bracket. And again, this year we'll have all 26 games both on radio and YouTube.
So a great time of the year if you're a basketball fanatic. Plenty of basketball. Come out and see, come out and support the Carmi Bulldogs, both the boys, girls program, as well as the wrestling program. We'll take a short break. We come back. We'll have second half action between Eldorado and Carmi White County in 2 minutes.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic continues to be here to meet the needs of White County. Nurse practitioner Katherine Adams is accepting new patients at our Carmi Family Clinic location at 1112 Oak Street. Whether it's routine visits or acute needs, our dedicated care team is here to ensure wellness for the entire family. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic. The care you need when and where you need it, close to home. To schedule an appointment, call 618-382-5030.
Life can be complicated, but managing your money should be simple. Whether you need to check your balances, deposit a check, pay bills, pay a friend, or transfer money to retirement savings, First Mid Online and Mobile Banking keep your finances simple every step along the way. With First Mid Bank and Trust, you can manage your money anytime right from your smartphone. You can even sign up for real-time alerts to stay on top of your account activity. Learn more about these conveniences at firstmid.com. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hey Bulldog fans, Rice Motor Company in Carmi is proud to support another season of CWCHS basketball. As your hometown dealership since 1931, we're cheering you on every step of the way. With the best selection of GMC and Chevrolet trucks, we've got what you need for a slam dunk. Go Bulldogs and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did.
Cole Carter, Jason Craig back with you here at McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. We get ready to start the third quarter. Carmi leading 35-6. The Lady Eagles have the ball to start. And Dan has it. Spin around jump shot comes up short, out of bounds. Last touched by a Lady Bulldog. It will stay Eldorado basketball. Barry will inbound, gets it into Dan, turns, throws it back out to Barry, left wing. Barry dribbles all the way across to the right side, stops, finds Dan, top of the key. Back out top to Malone, and Malone throws it out of the gym.
11 turnovers now for Eldorado.
And I'm really kind of curious where we had Macy Flom play last time.
Yeah, haven't seen her tonight.
She has not been in. She provided a size presence inside for Eldorado. Simmons on the wing, finds Ryder on the baseline, almost throws it into the Carmi bench. Nice save by Simmons. Now Gomat on the left wing, skips it over to Simmons. Looking. Now back to Gomat. Now Elliott swings it to Simmons. Finds Smith underneath, kicks it back out. Elliott for three. In and out. Rebound Morris. 35-6. Morris quickly into the front court, leaves it for Barry. She'll fire the three. Off the side of the rim, long rebound. Gomat clears. Gomat quickly up the left side and throws it in there. Last touched by Malone, out of bounds. It will be Lady Bulldog basketball along the baseline. Smith slaps the ball, motion happens. Looking, finds Simmons under the bucket, puts it up, missed the bunny, gets her own rebound, dribbles it out. Now Elliott will square the court, swings it left side to Gomat. The Smith at the elbow, looks opposite. Elliott for three. Too hard, long rebound, and Morris will grab it. 35-6, Carmi on top. 6:15 to go here in the third. Freeborn on the right top. Zips it down to Barry. In the post, puts it up, misses. And Smith and Dan tie up. And the arrow points in favor of Carmi. Simmons across the timeline. Swings it to Gomat. Around the perimeter goes to Elliott in the right corner. Simmons looks in, goes to Gomat. Smith finds it, back out to Gomat. Skip past Elliott, right corner. Now Simmons. Free throw line, Smith back to Simmons. She'll step into a three. Off the front of the rim, rebound Ryder. Back to Gomat. Into Smith, turns, finds Simmons. And Simmons is called for the travel.
Just the third Lady Bulldog turnover tonight, and definitely don't seem as crisp here in the third quarter as it did in the first half.
Barry tries another three. Short, rebounded by Smith. Smith down the middle of the court, goes left side to Gomat. Now Simmons swings it right side. Elliott drives baseline, cut off, skips it out to Smith. Mid-range jumper, too hard. Rebound Simmons, gets it to Ryder. Back around it comes to Elliott. Now Simmons. Skips it. Gomat sneaks in the lane and she travels.
Carmine just looks like a totally different team here in the second half. They were so smooth offensively in the first two quarters, and here in the third, just nothing looks right.
Malone tries a quick three. It comes up short, rebounded by Simmons. And Carmine's going to run up the right side to Elliott. Elliott dumps it inside to Ryder. She misses the bunny. Back to Elliott, mid-range jump shot. Got the roll.
That breaks the 0 for 6 stretch they had to start the half. Good to finally see one go through.
Elliott with 16 points here in the contest, 37-6. Morris on the left wing, keeps the dribble, stops, deep three, comes up short, rebound Gomat. Gomat up the left side, looking, dumps it down underneath to Elliott, easy two.
Yeah, good job getting in transition, score on the fast break.
Malone into the front court, zips it into Barry, has her pocket picked by Gomat, and the ball is bumped in. Elliott waits for it, has her pass stolen, but into the hands of Simmons. Now Elliott has it on the left wing, over to Simmons, left corner. Back to Elliott, inside to Ryder. She turns, fires, too hard, and rebounded by Freeborn. 3:20 left in the third quarter. 39-6 is your score. Now Barry on the right wing. And we're going to have an illegal screen. Morris went head hunting and got caught.
Elliott did a good job trying to chase that screen, and you're right, they're going to call that foul. Yes, it was Morris. That's her first foul of the second half either side. A nice applause for Addie Elliott as she takes a seat.
Barry will go to the bench. Dunning will come back in for Eldorado. And Simmons will run the show now for the maroon and white. 39-6, Carmi on top. 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Skips it to Simmons, left alone. She tries a three. That's off the back iron. Rebound, Atterbury puts it back in.
Atterbury, right place, right time, following the ball and getting the put-back bucket.
Atterbury's first 2 points of the night. Dunning in trouble. Still trying to find somebody, and now Gomack comes over and ties her up. And the ball will stay in Eldorado possession.
And Dunning picked the ball up and really had nowhere to go with it.
Morris takes the inbound. Now Freeborn turns. Almost had the three-point play, missed.
Eva Atterbury got her on the arm, so that's Eva's first foul. And Freeborn will have a couple of free throws. Eldorado just shot, both teams have just shot one free throw so far tonight.
Freeborn's free throw, no good. Second one on the way, no good. Rebounded by Smith. 41-6. Carmi on top. Simmons goes right to Ryder, and Ryder got caught walking.
Carmi's biggest enemy this half has been their own feet. Just not great footwork here in the third. I believe that's their third travel call against them in this second half.
Nora Taylor will enter the contest for Carmi, the 5'9" freshman. Dunning takes it to the right wing. Atterbury right there. They go into Dan. Smith forces her to kick it back out to Malone. Malone goes to the left top and stops. Now Freeborn. Tried to go back out front, stolen away by Atterbury. Atterbury turns the corner, goes right to the rim, and hits the layup. I will say it's only been a week, but both Gomat and Atterbury have gotten significantly better.
Yep, starting to look a lot more comfortable in the system. Don't seem so scared with the basketball in their hands.
And Morris hits her third triple of the night. And that's all of Eldorado's points right there.
Eldorado's best offense has been simply let Morris dribble it and do a little bit of a step back three.
43-9, 80 seconds. Check that. 65 seconds left. Carmi works it around the perimeter. Simmons looking inside, goes over to Smith. Now they go inside to Taylor, back out to Smith, up Simmons, top of the key. Now Gomack swings it into the corner to Atterbury, skips it over to Simmons, into the corner, Smith. Back out front it comes to Simmons. Carmi being very patient, and just when you say that, the shot goes up, and it's a miss.
Carmi 0 for 6 from three-point range in this third quarter.
Morris with the crossover, stops, looking for help. Leaves it for Malone. Malone leaves it for Morris. Simmons on her. In the side to Freeborn. And Freeborn can't get her footwork down and travels.
See Evelyn Newell check in for the Lady Bulldogs. I imagine we'll see the rest of the bench throughout the fourth quarter, which there should be running clock.
15 seconds to go in the third. 43-9, Carmi on top. Here's Newell on the left top. Over to Smith. Newell swings it right side. Into the corner to Atterbury. 3 seconds left. Simmons will fire the three. Got it. And that's how the quarter will end. 3 in the books here at McDougal-Evers. Your score, Carmi White County 46, Eldorado 9. We'll be back for the final stanza in 60 seconds.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for. At Napa, our mission is measured in miles. So get ahead on your next car care project and stop by your local Napa Auto Parts store or visit NapaOnline.com today.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Start of the fourth and final period of the night here in McDougal-Evers. And Eric Dixon has gone to the bench. Dixie Niehaus in with Newell. Callie Miller is in with Taylor, along with Atterbury. Skip out to Newell, mid-range jump shot, good.
I've seen Ellen Newell a couple of times so far earlier this year. She's got a good jump shot. When she gets open, she can knock them down.
And like Cole mentioned, we will be in continuous clock here for the final 7.5 minutes. Freeborn shot blocked by Taylor. Freeborn goes back up, and it's knocked out of bounds by Taylor. Will stay Eldorado basketball. Barry trying to get it in, does so to Dan. She turns and fires, misses, rebounded by Taylor. Leaves it for Newell. And the Lady Bulldogs into the front court. Niehaus back out front to Newell. Over to Miller. Miller had a big JV game tonight. Newell puts it on the floor, penetrates, goes up for the layup, missed it, rebound Barry. And Eldorado is going to push it into the front court. Here's Morris. Dumps it into Barry. Missed it. Long rebound, and Malone has it. Eldorado retains possession. Deep three by Malone off the back iron. Punched out of bounds by Niehaus, so it will stay Eldorado basketball.
Looks like Haven Gibbs will check in. Sophomore for Eldorado.
Into Morris. Puts it on the floor, stops. Looking for help. Now into Barry. Barry gets in the lane, shoots the floater, got it.
That's the first Lady Eagle not named Presley Morris to score tonight.
48-11. Atterbury in the lane, hits. Atterbury has 6. 50-11. Over to Barry on the wing. Oh, crossed to Malone. Malone puts it on the floor, goes baseline, cut off by Newell. Out to Morris. Morris swings it to Malone. Out front to Dan. Dan drifts to the right wing. Now Barry cutting down the lane, puts up the floater. It's short. Rebound Atterbury. Atterbury stops and missed it. And it will stay Carmi basketball. And Annie Winkleman will come in. Atterbury is probably done for the evening. And bound to Newell. She'll try a three. Missed it. And ball knocked out of bounds by Gibbs. It will stay Carmi basketball. Oh my, they find Taylor. She gets it.
Laura Taylor just was wide open under the basket, and Miller didn't see her at first.
Makes it 52-11. Pass stolen away by Winkleman. And foul will be called on Eldorado.
That one is on Dan. That's her first. Another sub in for Eldorado. Jaden Davis in as Eric Dixon getting set to put the rest of his bench in here for the final 4 minutes.
Newell swings it right side to Miller. In the hands of Taylor, and Taylor gets bumped. Niehaus will inbound. Looking. Tried to dump it inside to Taylor again, knocked away by Barry. And we'll do it again. Niehaus gets it to Miller in the left corner. Back out front to Winkleman. Swings it over to Newell. Back to Miller on the wing. Winkleman thought about the three, passes to Newell. Newell penetrates, kicks it to Taylor. Mid-range jumper, short. Rebound Newell for the two.
How about Ella Newell, shortest girl on the floor, getting the offensive rebound, putting it back up and in. Now a platoon swap here for Carmi. Brooke Romiller comes in as well as Maggie Pierce. We'll see Quincy Acord out there, Bree Hale, and Winkleman stays out there.
$54-11. And we're going to have a jump ball. It will stay Eldorado basketball. The clock continues to run. 2:20 left in this one. Inbound to Jaden Davis. And Bree shoulder checks her for the foul. Eldorado will inbound in front of the score table. 2 minutes left in this one. 54-11, and that's a double dribble.
I believe this is the first varsity action for a few of these girls, so good chance to get some experience and some minutes and maybe get some stats on the varsity book.
Acord will go between the circles, over to Hale. Now Winkleman, back to Acord. She'll fire the three. Got it.
We've heard Eric Dixon talk about this freshman group. They're a talented group, just not quite varsity ready, but there's a little preview of what we'll see here in a couple of years.
And Mama Acord has a huge smile on her face up there in the bleachers. 57-11. Grisham gets it back into Davis. Davis goes left, stops, pops, off the glass and in. Jaden Davis gets in the scoring column tonight. 57-13. Acord takes her time into the front court. Over to Hale. Now Winkleman, back over to Acord. Now Hale swings it right side to Winkleman. Left alone, fires the three. Off the back iron, long rebound. Acord has it. Winkleman lobs it down low. Knocked away, but Acord keeps it. Winkleman a running three, missed it. Pierce with the rebound. Graham Miller puts it up, misses, and cleared by Gibbs. Davis into the front court, 15 seconds left. Deep three by Grisham, missed it. Rebound, Graham Miller.
First one down the floor, shoot it.
And Hale will get across the timeline. And that is how this one is going to end. Final score, Carmi White County wins 57-13 over Eldorado. Carmi improves to 5-2 on the year, 2-0 in conference. Eldorado will drop to 2-5 on the season, and they are now 0-1 in the Black Diamond. Take a short break. We come back. We'll have the post-game show. Hopefully catch up with head coach Eric Dixon and a lot more. You've been watching Carmi White County basketball here on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Fuel up the game with DiMaggio's Pizza in Carmi. Since 1975, DiMaggio's has been serving up delicious pizza and authentic Italian dishes that has satisfied the tri-state area taste buds. Whether it's delivery, carry-out, or dine-in experience you're looking for, DiMaggio's has you covered. DiMaggio's Pizza, the Carmi hometown favorite. Call 382-8912. That's 382-8912. Go Dogs!
Expressway Auto Mall in Mount Vernon, Indiana.
3 great dealerships.
7 vehicle brands in one location.
Expressway Chevrolet,
Expressway Jeep, and Expressway Ford.
Your one-stop shop for the vehicle you've been looking for.
Our extensive inventory includes a huge selection of new and quality pre-owned.
All in one location. Almost 1,000 vehicles.
Only in Mount Vernon, Indiana.
Expressway Auto Mall.
Hi, I'm Lucas Matzel, Doctor of Physical Therapy.
And I'm Paige Winter-Bruder, occupational therapist at Joiner Therapy Services on April Avenue in Carmi.
We are both graduates of CWC who take pride in treating individuals from our hometown. Whether you've experienced a sports injury, have had a recent surgery, or just have pain, we are experienced in treating from head to toe.
Contact our clinic at 382-2771. That's 382-2771, and start the road to a healthier you at Joiner Therapy Services.
The Carmi League of Arts is excited to celebrate our 50th anniversary with our community. We have a lot of great events planned for the rest of this year, so be sure to follow us on Facebook to stay up to date with what's going on. And don't forget, all proceeds from our 50th anniversary events, including the sale of our commemorative lapel pins, goes toward helping our CWC Fine Arts programs. Thank you to everyone who has supported the Carmi League of Arts over the past 50 years, and we hope to see you at one of our events soon.
Welcome back to the postgame show, which is delivered courtesy of Roark Transport, hauling fuel, rock, grain, and more to help our community grow. Call 618-265-3665 for details. As Carmi White County defeats Eldorado 57-13. Carmi led this one at the half 35-6 and pretty much took care of business in the second half. We'll go ahead and have head coach Eric Dixon join us here. And Coach, came out, set the tone there in the first quarter, and pretty much everything else just followed suit after that.
Yeah, you know, offensively we shot the ball pretty good there to start the game and got away from them. And, you know, then kind of second half was a little not much flow to it. But, yeah, the girls did a good job offensively in the first half, moving the basketball and knocking down some shots. And, you know, of course, Eldorado was missing their big 6'1" girl in the post. So, you know, that hurt them a little bit. But, yeah, the girls did a nice job moving the ball. And like I said, they got some chance to get some open looks, and they knocked them down. So that was a good win for us tonight.
Well, and again, it's another kind of unique opportunity. You guys don't really see a lot of zone in conference and everything, and we were kind of giggling about it here because these microphones pick up everything. We were hearing how you were instructing everybody when to time the cut, when to show at the short porch and everything. But, you know, once the girls start to figure that part out, they just really got open shots all night.
Yeah, it's, you know, those things, they'll get better at it as the year goes on. You know, we're talking about, you know, hey, it's the second pass when the post pass is open, you know, but you got to keep posting up. You know, the short corner, we got to look at the diagonals. And against the zone, you got to use that skip pass. So a lot of that things we were able to talk to them tonight, and they start doing it, and that gets you some good looks when you start moving the ball and skipping it and finding the short corner and all that stuff. But, yeah, the girls, it was a good game for us, and like I said, and everybody got in the game there late.
So you go on, tell us a little bit, you know, on Saturday you're playing Trenton Westland.
Yeah, so, you know, going into the year, we lost Evansville Bossy, dropped us. Hardin County originally dropped us, and kind of forgot, the Weber dropped us. And then we dropped out of the Fairfield Lady Mule tournament. It was the day after Christmas, and nobody seemed to, including myself, really wanted to go the day after. So we lost 7 games. So we had played Trenton Westland in this summer, and they beat us 1. We had missed a couple layups, missed a three-pointer at the buzzer to beat them. So I thought, you know what, let's call them. And we called several teams. We called T-Town, Newton, you know, some teams up there, and they were full. They couldn't get us in. So we added Trenton Westland. We got a home and away. Next year they can't play, so it's the following year they return the trip to us. You know, then we added Olney, and I forgot who the other team we've added, but we added 3 good teams. Who? Tennessee. Oh yeah, Middleton, Tennessee. So we're going down to Murray, Kentucky to play at Callaway County. They have a shootout. They tried to get the boys to come down, but that's the day they play Benton. You know, so next year that may be an option where it's the boys and girls. We'll probably make a 2-year trip. I think the guy talked about us coming back 2 years in a row. Middleton, Tennessee, you know, they're going to be a quick, get it up and down the floor kind of team, something we're not used to. But, you know, going in late in the season gives us good experience. So, yeah, so that's how we ended up with Trenton Wrestling. It's a haul, about an hour and 50 minutes. But, you know, we're excited on a Saturday and get over and play somebody we haven't played. They're young, little, love to shoot the 3, play man-to-man. They're going to get it up and down. They're going to guard. So it'll be a good game for us. work on our man-to-man some more, and we should have the size on them, but, you know, they're scrappy like they were this summer, so it's going to be a very competitive game. And, you know, I think they're 1-4, but they've got beat by Mount Vernon, Illinois, Collinsville, Staunton. You know, they're playing some big dogs over in the Metro East areas. So, anyway, it'll be a competitive game.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations. Nice 2-0 start to the conference play this week. 2 hard-fought victories. And then you got to go right back to conference a week. Get to go to the Mule Barn.
Yeah.
Get to say hi to Tanya and everything. That should be a pretty good game.
Yeah, you know, it will be. She does a great job. You know, her first year or two is my last year or two of coaching girls basketball. So, you know, we've had a history. We had some battles. She beat us in the regional championship back. I think Ariana Watts was a senior that year. I've always said I'd like to got to recoach that game. But anyway, yeah, it's a competitive game. You know, the girls just had a big game. You guys weren't on the radio, but, you know, we had a good win against McLeansboro. The Phelps girl can flat play. We did everything we could, and she still had 26. And, you know, the girls stepped up there late in the game, and that was a big win for us on the road. And, yeah, I'm surprised the girls are all stepping up here without Ashlyn. And, you know, it's going to help us down the stretch when we do get her back here sometime late in January. And, yeah, it's going to be good. We've seen some things in practice where we think we can be really good. And when it really starts clicking, I think, you know, our offense will start really stepping up because our defense has been pretty solid so far.
All right, Coach, we appreciate the time and good luck this weekend, and we'll talk again soon.
All right, thanks, guys.
That's head coach Eric Dixon. And then we will quickly run through some unofficial stats. First for Carmi, they were paced by Addie Elliott with 18 points. That included 4 3-pointers. Tori Ryder had 10. And then Jaya Smith with 2, Quincy Accord off the bench with 3, Caroline Simmons with 8, Nora Taylor with 2, Ella Newell and Natalie Gomat both had 4 points each, and Eva Atterbury added 6. For Eldorado, they were paced by Presley Morris with 9, all of those coming from beyond the arc, and then Jaden Davis and Ellie Berry added 2 points apiece. Cole?
For Carmi, they shot 36 of 59 from the field for 61%. They were, they were 2 for 11 from beyond the arc in the second half. They only shot 1 free throw on the night and made it. 31 total rebounds. 14 of those were on the offensive end and 5 turnovers for the Lady Bulldogs tonight. Eldorado, they shot 5 of 31 from the field, including just 3 of 12 from three-point range. They were 0 of 3 from the free throw line. 15 rebounds, 3 of those on the offensive end, and 17 turnovers tonight for Eldorado.
So, and Carmi walks away with a 57-13 win, and that will do it here tonight from McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. Again, boys basketball all weekend long. It will be radio only. The boys will take on Heron at the DuQuoin Tip-Off Classic tomorrow at 6:30, and then they will finish up on Saturday at a time and opponent to be determined after tomorrow night's contest. What do you think about the Heron boys matchup?
Should be interesting. You know, it's with the way DuQuoin has set out, all 3 teams Carmi plays, they're full court press, they're run and gun a million miles an hour, and Carmi is 1-1 so far, lost to a really good Sparta team who beat Heron, and then they topped out a win over Sester-Villiers on Tuesday. So it should be a good matchup to kind of see where Carmi stands. Heron's always, you know, right there in the thick of things in terms of postseason play, so it should be exciting. If they win, they will play for 3rd place at 2 o'clock on Saturday. If they lose, they'll play for 5th place at 12:30.
So that'll do it. Again, Carmi Lady Bulldogs defeat Eldorado 57-13 for Cole Carter, for Miss Whitney behind the scenes on the camera, and for our Master Control Chief, Mr. Landon, who hits all the right buttons at all the right times. This is Jason Craig saying we'll see you soon.